Hey, weight loss warriors. It's been a little over 4 months since my weight loss revision surgery, so I thought I'd give you an update. Thanks for tuning in to Working Girl's Guide to Weight Loss Surgery. I'm Danielle. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I just kindly ask that you go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you can be the first to see my YouTube videos when they are posted. So just to give you a quick background on me in case you're new to the channel, I had a gastric sleeve weight loss surgery in November 2013. Pretty quickly after that, I started having problems with GERD, but tried a lot of options and tried to toughen it out. But it was decided in 2019 to go ahead and convert my sleeve to a bypass as well as repair a severe hiatal hernia that I had. So I had that done a little over 4 months ago. Just met with my bariatric team about a week and a half ago, and that was technically my 3-month visit because I missed my appointments, even though we were approaching the 4-month mark. I met with the nurse practitioner, which was the first time I'd met her, as well as the dietitian, just to go over where I was, where I need to be, and just to come up with a plan moving forward. I did gain a little bit of weight, which they were concerned that it had been 4 months since surgery, and I'd actually gained, I think, a little over 3 pounds from my last visit about 2 months before. I will admit I haven't done everything that I'm supposed to do, but for the most part, I've eaten what I'm supposed to eat, but still just haven't lost any weight. I mean, there have been times where I didn't lose a single ounce for weeks, if not months. And that's frustrating. You know, if you're trying to lose weight, you certainly want to see some kind of movement on the scale. To not even lose a single ounce, I thought something was wrong with my scale, but it's fine. Just nobody can explain why I haven't been able to lose any weight. So we're coming up with a new plan to make sure I'm doing the basics. They asked me to go back to my books and make sure I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. Two of the things that I have been very neglectful in doing is making sure that I'm drinking enough water. I've had that issue for a very long time, so that is something I struggle with daily. And getting an exercise. So the dietitian actually asked me if I have any conditions that would prevent me from exercising or limit my ability to exercise. And I told her that I do have severe arthritis in my back, which I've had for over 20 years that I've dealt with. But I'm also dealing with a condition right now in my wrist called tenosynovitis. And that has impacted my ability to grasp things. It causes a lot of pain because I have that and probably another condition. I'm seeing an EMG, get an EMG done, and a couple other things to try to figure out the extent of my illnesses. And this one thing, I'm having to wear a brace. I've had a steroid injection. And at times, the pain actually radiates all the way up my neck. I mean, the body is just odd that you wouldn't think that something with your wrist would make pain radiate up my neck. So there's times where I can't even really move my neck, and it's just very painful. So obviously, it limits what I can do. So the dietitian actually recommended that I consider going for water aerobics, and that's something I've never really done. I've always heard that they were a really good workout. At this point, I think there's less and less places that you can have that done. They did give me a list of aquatic centers and YMCA's in my area. Excuse me. So I'm checking into that. So far, it's not very favorable, so I probably will have to come up with some other options. I mean, there's always YouTube. I've got that. I've got tons of DVDs. I've got a gym membership. So it really, while I do have some physical limitations, I really just need to get up and move and just come up with a plan and be committed and work to get the rest of this weight off. The dietitian reminded me that there's really like a 6-month window when you have weight loss surgery for you to have maximum weight loss. And when I talked to the surgeon before, he mentioned that a lot of times people will, when they have a revision, they've lost a lot of weight. The body goes through a bit of a shock, and at times they'll have a revision. They might not be successful because your body's already been shocked. So he said he has seen patients that are successful in losing weight, and then people not so much. Others. So I kind of feel like I'm in the others category, and I try not to think about it. But again, I'm not doing everything I'm supposed to do. So I've recommitted to that even in this holiday season. I've been doing a better job of tracking. I'm really working hard at drinking water, trying to drink water first thing in the morning when I get up, which is a challenge in itself, and trying to get out the door and get my dog situated and all that kind of stuff. But I'm trying. I am trying. I've upped my protein, but I haven't exercised yet. So bear with me and hope for me and pray for me that I can get the exercise in. So I just really need to just stop and just do it and stop talking about it and all of this stuff. So that's pretty much it. I got to get some blood work done for them. I have to see them back in 2 months. So I'm hoping that within that time I can lose at least 10 pounds. That might not be realistic. I think it's certainly something that I can strive for. I'm very competitive, and especially when I'm starting to see progress. I've got my Fitbit's on. It's not getting all the steps that it should, but I'm going to try, and I hope all of you will continue to encourage me. I've had a lot of folks reaching out and supporting, so any kind words you have, feel free to leave them below. And again, let's support each other. Check out all of my channels on Instagram and Facebook. We've got a lot of great content that we're posting there, and things, like I said, just to support each other. And your words really do make a difference to me, and it means the most. So we will talk soon, and thanks again for tuning in.